What's up, everybody? Derek, the 100-mile miner. I'm back at the claim. Gonna do something a little different this time to see if it's worth going down in that shaft. Gonna core drill down a couple feet. So we're gonna attempt to see how well this bit works that I got, and that way I can get samples down a few feet. I can run assays maybe every 6 inches and get to see if there's a trend, if it's getting better or worse, and see if it's worth mining down. So let's go and check it out. I haven't been here in a while. It's the first time of the season. See if anything's changed. All right, here we go. The ductwork's still there. I don't see any new cave-in in this spot where I had one before. Probably clean this out a little bit before I get to work. Let's see. Everything looks pretty much the same here. Back here at the shaft. Lights are still here. It's a little damp. No water in the bottom. I would say that's good, but I was kind of hoping to have some water to use for drilling. So I'll have to probably haul some in, but gotta clean some muck out of the bottom before we get to drilling. So we will get to cleaning things out and turn this camera back on when we're ready to get to drilling. All right. Okay, so I got the opening cleaned up, got a good path for the cart, and now I got to go down there, see how much material I got to dig out. Doesn't look like too awful much. Some big chunks there, but hopefully we can get it cleaned out without too much work and get to the cool part, core drilling some quartz. All right, so here we are. Got some chunks of rock in here, some overburden. It doesn't look like too much. I think the vein's just right there, so I don't know, maybe 10 buckets or so out here. We'll have this pretty well cleaned out, or it might go less than that, just enough to get to drilling. I hate to do more work than I need to, so I want to see if this vein's good before I invest too much, so we'll get to cranking it up. Maybe it works. Oops. Charm, still working good. Okay, so I got it cleaned up enough to drill. So you can see the vein here. I don't know, that's probably what, about a 15 degree, something like that. Here's the hanging wall. Comes all the way down. So it kind of gets a little thicker down here. That's why I'm really interested to drill it. Kind of hosed it off a little bit, kind of clean it up a little bit. You can see it. There's that hanging wall there. And it seems like it kind of curves out thicker here. So I'm gonna maybe take a core where that little puddle is, maybe another one where that puddle is, maybe another one over here, and I'm gonna have to angle them probably at about a 15 degree angle. So I'm gonna get the drill down in here, get set up, and start drilling. See, I don't know if I have enough water with me. I have a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to take, so we shall see. I think that puddle will be a good one because it'll hold the water in there, so it won't take so much. And that puddle as well, maybe there, we'll see. So, all right, let's get that stuff down here. Okay, got the drill ready to go. There's the bit. It's about 12 inches long. I'm gonna first start in that little puddle there. I'll try to set the camera up so it can look at it while I drill. Let's get this thing going. All right, so it's not really working out too good. There's a little piece of a core. Looks kind of cool. The problem is this drill is too hard to hold steady if you move the angle a little bit left or right and it binds up, and I think the core breaks and then it gets kind of wedged in there and then it just sits there. Because it took me, I don't know, 15 minutes to go about 1 inch. The bit's not hot, the water, so it's keeping it cool, so I don't think the bit is smoked. I might try taking one of these extensions off. Maybe it'll be easier to hold straight and try that. We'll see. Okay, so I don't think that core drill bit setup is going to work. It would probably take me 20 hours to drill a couple feet, so definitely not worth it. But I'm here, so I think from last time, I don't know if you remember on my video, my smelt from the concentrates of this overflowed and it kind of ruins the test, so I might see if I can get another decent sample, run it and get a better smelt out of that. So we do have some fractured quartz from the last time up here. Should be able to knock some good pieces out from up there and here. So yeah, I think we can get a good sample. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, she's coming. Oh yeah, nice piece. Let's put all that on the bottom. Ooh. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. See, that's pretty fractured up there. That piece is pretty loose. Let's see. Oh yeah. Woo, watch out. Yeah, nice one. We got some loose waste rock here as well. All right, don't really want to mix that in there. There we go. It's pretty easy to sort this stuff. This quartz is pretty rusty. So chip some more of that out and maybe get some close-up looks at it out in the sun. Okay, so probably abandon that maybe for now. I might go check out another mine, but one thing I haven't done since I first opened this road up into here, so right now I'm above where the adit's at. You can see some of my stuff down there. So that adit is clearly comes in as a cross cut, intersects the vein, and then they went down. Pretty sure they located it with a trench up here. You can see that up there, and I kind of opened this up when I made my road in here. Lots of quartz piled up around in here. I'll get some samples. I'll probably get it directly from the vein. There's some more here, there. Because I want to know if the float's sitting around. I don't know if that's part of the vein that's gone and if it's good or not. So I'm going to get it directly from the vein up there, and so we'll climb up there and take a look at it. Okay, so here's the vein exposed right there. It's coming down. I don't know if that's quartz there or not. We'll kind of break it up a little bit and take a better look at it. Okay, so yeah, that ledge on the bottom was quartz right here. It's pretty rusty, but I don't know, there might be some sulfides in that contact zone on the side. Definitely worth taking a sample. The vein goes up, broke some pieces off there and here. Definitely really oxidized. You can see where there probably was some sulfides that oxidized out of it. Up there it looks like it might get a little thicker. Might hop up there, take a look. All right, let's do. Okay, so this is looking down. Some pretty big chunks of quartz there, but I don't know if the vein's wider. I'll just get some samples from below and we'll get this back to the shop so it's got some gold in it. All right, so change of plan. Since my core bit isn't going to work for now, I got a couple bucket sample out of the vein that I can rerun and hopefully not boil over in my furnace. I am going to load up. So a bunch of this float that's right below the vein, you can tell comes out of the vein. I'm going to get some of the sample of the vein. First I'm going to gather up the float, pile it up, try to get a good sample, because I don't know that I ever got a good sample from up here. It's been some years, so see if it would be, pile up some of this stuff up top, see if it's worth doing, and let's get to it. Okay, got me a pretty good little pile here. Some float, some I chipped out of the vein. So yeah, we'll get this back to the shop and see if it'll be worth milling it out. I can bring a machine in here because that cut goes up there, kind of clean it up. I would guess the vein's exposed somewhere down in here. Just have to dig around. I need to clean up my road anyway, so yeah, looks good, but I've seen a lot of good looking quartz that doesn't have much, so we will just have to mill it up and find out. All right.